On first down, here's Nix to throw. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. DeForest Buckner. He gets into drop in for his first sack of the young season.
3rd and
10. It is 3rd and 10. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he'll be forced out of bounds and pick up a couple on that one.
Out of bounds at the 27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Business inside the 15-yard line.
13 yards.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a first down.
Ready? Yard line.
Zone read. It's a give to Taylor. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him fit it.
And he'll take it on in. And 9 Mitchell. Touchdown Colts. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The extra point. Up and good. And the Colts will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Whoa. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Forced out wide. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Give him 16 there, and a first down. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send Sutton in motion. Hicks out of throwing here on 1st down. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down.
13 yards. First down, Broncos.
Call 11. Chill. Bombers. Captain.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. And in motion is Ingram. On 2nd down, it's Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's 3rd down coming up.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Second-year man from UCLA, Leatu. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Bynum. And the Colts are going to get the football back as time runs out in the 3rd quarter. So after 1, it's the Colts out to the early lead. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's caught. DJ Giddens. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Looking to throw, Richardson. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. That is caught. And he's in. And Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled the season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer because right now, they don't have one for this game.
21, Broncos nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
And in motion is Ingram. They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he will score. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. For Harvey, 25 total touchdowns his senior season at UCF. This is first in the NFL. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos get back in it. It is 21-7. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. Now an opening past the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Let's take over first down 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60. 60 Vikings. 60. Ready.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. They'll get this to about midfield. John Franklin Myers there to make the tackle.
Now second and 6.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Looks like a design run here with Richardson.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Third and a yard.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Let go.
They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up fourth down.
So it's a pretty manageable third down. So they really have the option to run or pass. So they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use fourth down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
They'll go. Richardson. Now he'll work his way out right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Every team in the league has their own set of scramble rules. And what that means, Mike, is when the pocket breaks down and the quarterback gets flushed, everyone understands, based on where they are in the field, how they can remain friendly to the quarterback. Great execution here leads to a nice game.
18 Cardinal.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. Into the hands of Pickens once again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. First down, Indianapolis.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. Going for a short gain to the 25. Savion Jones on the tackle.
Brings up second and 8.
Second down and 8.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll let Richardson run this himself. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. This one's just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there. And it's going to be fourth down.
A 42-yard attempt.
Prater's kick is good. And the Colts have run out to a 24-7 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Indianapolis after this. Try and set up the tight end screen. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On the give, this is Harvey. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up a 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
To throw is Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. It almost seemed like the defender was getting the play call sent into his helmet, just like the quarterback, because he knew the play before they even snapped the ball, and that play had no shot.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Bombers. Olay.
Here's Nix to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives. It is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Gould on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Cougar 19. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now the Broncos Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
21-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Go! Broncos, ready?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. John Franklin Myers. He had 2 sacks in the opener and give him 1 more here in week 2.
And now he's just single-handedly taking over this drive, Mike. I mean, they better find a way to neutralize him before he does more damage. Get more bodies on him, take the protection to him. Either way, just get him blocked.
Moving left. Here's a deep shot for Pierce. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. He's going to keep it himself. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. 19 tight. 19, 18. 5 in. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Out of shotgun, Richardson escaping to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Okay, ready?
From the 1, 2nd and goal.
Ready.
Looks like a design run here with Richardson. He will do it himself. He's in. Anthony Richardson. Touchdown, Indy.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. In the middle, that's Harvey. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Grover Stewart there for the tackle.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. run once more. That's Harvey. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run. Simple handoff. No gain.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Over set. Ready.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive. But instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On the return is Gould. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Ready.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll get this up to the 44. John Franklin Myers there on the stop.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Get it. Bronco 80. Timberwolves.
Get wide.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready?
From the gun, Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Over set. Ready. Ball 11.
Mims sent in motion here. On 1st down, it's Harvey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Toss, right side, that's Harvey. Got room at the 30. Past midfield. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 81 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Ashton Doolin now to return it. Uh-oh. And he is stopped. That's 25. The drive will begin there.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
See the ball, see the
On first down, it's Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Now Richardson. That one complete to Pierce. He's taken down just shy of midfield. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw them have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it, didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Ready? Cougar 19.
On play action, Richardson headed left, buying time. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big play there on the scramble. 31 yards. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready?
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in second and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Third down and 9.
Here we go.
Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he'll take this one in. George Pickens. Touchdown, Indianapolis. It's his second touchdown of the year. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
This is fielded inside the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Knicks now on first and 10. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
That's certainly not how he envisioned his first catch as a professional going, but technically he has less yards than you and I do, but we're up here in the booth. But not an ideal start, but he's certainly not going to panic either.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He'll take a shot with Mims. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Tarvarius Ward. And the Colts will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
I think when he goes back and watches this film, that's certainly going to be a ball he wishes he could get back. He puts a little too much air on it, and they're able to make a play, and they get themselves off the field.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Tackled by Talanoa Hufanga. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At their 40.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd down and 4. They go right back to Taylor. Whoa! And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. 4th quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Ball right on the 5-yard line, 2nd down and goal. They'll let Richardson. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the...
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Donovan Taylor, touchdown Colts. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
Almost set.
Zone read, a give to Harvey. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Again, it's Harvey. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but it didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be 3rd down.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Chill.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Nick's going to throw for it. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Riley Moss on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Broncos' 21-yard line.
They'll go again here with Taylor. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 8.
On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. That's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down. Spencer Schrader comes on to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. On the ground with Harvey. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Man in motion is Ingram. 2nd down. Nix. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That's caught. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 67 yards.
At the 1-yard line.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. They'll run the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone. Bo Nix, touchdown Broncos. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Lutz for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Broncos are able to cut into the deficit.
Broncos 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. On the return, it's Doolin. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Red. 70 Lions. Let go.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ready.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Let's go now. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be close to the first down. Welcome just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
Here we go. Start. Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's Richardson. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
First and 10.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Next. Ready.
Throwing, Richardson. Rolling right. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
You can tell the quarterback has built a lot of confidence in his ability to make plays today with his feet. The defense has had a hard time keeping him in check, and this time, much better job in pursuit. Even though he was able to get outside the pocket, they were able to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
He's going to tuck it and go. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
60 Bison.
First down.
Richardson will give it to Taylor. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Second and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
Richardson going to look to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Is good. Makes the score Colts 55, Broncos 24.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Throw it here on first down. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now we'll get whistles, and they have signaled for a timeout. Curious there, not sure the logic, but one stoppage with 5 seconds to go. They send Sutton in motion. On first down, here's Nix to throw. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. That will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the Colts. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Colts, winners here in the Circle City, as we say so long from Indianapolis.